In this video, we are going to talk about VR and just how amazing it is as a tool for learning. I'm going to show you how learning and studying for your exams can be as fun as playing Fortnite, Call of Duty, Animal Crossing, or whatever game you like to play. I have found some of the coolest, newest VR games and software environments that allow you to learn different things. I'm going to share them with you before anyone else has heard about them. By the end of this video, you will be inspired by these new ways to learn, and you'll be able to get ahead of your friends and family, or even share with them some of the newest forms of learning. So what are you going to get out of this video? Well, we're in 2020 right now, and the educational technology sector is just exploding, and there's going to be loads growing over the next 5 years. So you are going to be at the start of the wave. You're going to learn better ways to learn. You're going to do better in your exams. Therefore, you're going to do better in life. You're going to get a better job. You're going to earn more money, and ultimately have a better lifestyle. Sounds pretty good. In a few short seconds, I'm going to get into the first VR game that can blow your mind when it comes to learning. But first, I just want to say it'd be really great if you could just put down any comment at this point. Whatever, just write down your favourite piece of tech, your favourite game, and I will reply to your comment. Paper and pens, so old-fashioned, all those medical textbooks, tiny pieces of text, and 2D black and white drawings that then you had to imagine yourself in 3D. God, that must have been super dry to have to learn from. That's right, the generation before, all they had was these two things. And then we came further, we got whiteboards, and we got interactive whiteboards, and then we got online courses. But now I believe VR is just another step beyond anything else that has come before it. Okay, it is now time to get into my favourite VR games for learning. Let's do this. Number one on the list is a true VR game that can be used to learn. It's called Dreams. It came out early in 2020. And I believe at the moment it's exclusively available on the PlayStation 4 and then soon enough on the PlayStation 5. For most of 2020, Dreams was just a 2D game on your screen. Now in July, just a few weeks after I am making this video, they have released the VR, i.e. the 3D virtual environment version of Dreams. Firstly, what is Dreams used for? Well, Dreams is essentially a game development platform. You can make any kind of world, any kind of animation, any kind of scene within Dreams. You can create anything. And that means that if you can create anything, you can also create learning. You can create a 3D structure of DNA. You can create a physics experiment. You can create a geographical environment. Just imagine the possibilities. If you get really good at creating environments within Dreams, you can create your own learning environments that suit your learning style, or you can create it for friends, or you can even suggest it to your school as a learning tool. There are quite a few articles already showing just how much demand there is from schools to use this as a teaching method. So if you're really lucky, it might be coming to a school, your school. Number two on the list is the very interesting and exciting startup called Labster. Just look at their tagline, $1 million lab, one click away. What Labster has created is VR simulations of scientific environments, right? So that just means, say you're in the chemistry lab, biology lab, you're mixing a bunch of acids together, things can explode, things can cost a lot of money. Well, they don't need to anymore because they've replicated all of this inside virtual reality, so you can do as many experiments as you want. You can use the most expensive chemicals over and over again. Things can, even experiments can go wrong, and yet you can still learn from it. There's just so many different things to choose from here. Like, I could just scroll down for ages. There's stuff about electricity, muscles, cells. I mean, it just goes on and on. So if you're lucky enough to be at a school that's bringing this on board, just strap on your VR headset and enjoy. This is the perfect time to pause for a second and ask you to write in the comments if you have either used Dreams yourself or have Labster at your school. Next up, we have Eon Reality. How can their title itself not get anyone excited? I mean, your content, any reality, literally anything. Now this is more a platform for actually building your own VR and AR learning tools, so you could even be the one who creates it to teach other people as well as learning yourself. Maybe you want to make like this 3D model right here, which as I move my mouse around you can see it rotating. Pretty cool stuff. I am on their education page right now, and you can see some of the pretty interesting things they've already created. I like this one in particular, the virtual reality kitchen. So this is just the start. Think of how many more of these are going to be built over the coming years. And the other great thing is you'll be able to use it on so many platforms. You've got it on Google Play, you've got it on the App Store, you've got it on Windows 10, and you have it on Magic Leap. So you actually have it in AR and VR on your face. And the other thing to get excited about is, while for now, a lot of these VR games and pieces of software are only available on certain platforms, say PC or a particular console, a trend over time is increased cross-platform support. So it's likely that more and more of these VR games will be available on your favorite console, or on your PC, or on your favorite VR headset. Learning with VR is so exciting because it really does appeal to all of our senses. You might be more of a visual learner, you might learn more by sounds, you might learn more by looking at shapes. Whatever it is, it can cater to all of your senses, so you don't have to go through repetition over and over again. It just feels easy, it feels exciting. It takes care of any ADHD, any lack of attention. It's just so stimulating. For example, imagine Quagmire from Family Guy putting on VR headsets for the first time to try and learn. Giggity giggity, alright. Actually, nicely linked to my point about cross-platform play becoming an increasing part of VR is this company, Immersive VR Education. Their VR simulations are a bit different from what we've discussed before, but still very interesting. Scrolling down, we see some pretty cool stuff. We've got being able to replicate being in a shuttle, you've got simulating through the Titanic, you've got the Berlin Blitz, Apollo, a whole medical simulation. So you're going to learn because you're going to go through all of these main events. This is for people who are really interested in like key historical events, and in terms of technology, historical events, it's all here. Not just that, we've also got my point about increasing cross-platform support. You see, this one's currently available on the PlayStation, this one on PlayStation, some of the VR headsets. PlayStation, VR headsets again and again. You see how it's differing through each one? Well, over time, those number of icons are going to increase as all of these experiences become available across all consoles and VR platforms. So these are just some of the few very new ways that you can learn with VR. Go ahead, if you've got a VR headset, if you've got a computer, if you've got a games console, link it all together and try out some of the software and games that I have mentioned here. In future videos, I'll be taking an even deeper dive into some of these interesting VR worlds, and I'll always be keeping you updated with some of the newest tools that are coming out. So if you like this kind of content and you want to see more, please do go ahead and subscribe, like and comment. It'd be great to hear from anyone, your thoughts on VR, on learning, how excited you are about some of the new software and games coming out. Let us know. There are lots more videos on my channel in the areas of gaming, tech, VR, education, software and learning. Go ahead and explore my playlist, and go ahead and click on my face to subscribe to receive my latest content.